Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Mike Babcock, Mojo Mutati. Mojo, we are learning more about the Mike Tyson story, specifically what Mike's temperament was like in the moments after he beat the hell out of the guy on that airplane and was taken off of the plane. And you might expect Mike was in this violent rage, but nope, not the case at all, because we have obtained a photograph that Mike Tyson took just minutes after he was taken off of that JetBlue flight. And Mojo, you see him right there. Mike Tyson looks like he's happy and does not look like a guy who just fought on an airplane. So what I believe this shows is that you had a guy in Mike Tyson who was aggravated just by this one person, but was not in some rage at the world that night at the airport.
Well, hey, Babecock, we're talking about professional fighters here, people that specialize in separating physical altercations from emotional distress. This was their job. They go out, they fight. Afterwards, they hug it out, they move on, they get back to their lives. The aggression has been spent in the ring. In this case, it was spent on the plane. He threw some punches. He got it out of his system. He handled a guy that, in my opinion, might have needed to be handled.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe that's up for debate, but I can't say I'm surprised. I mean, Tyson even did it in the movie The Hangover.
Yeah.
He had to knock out some guys real quick and then was laughing about it immediately following. It just seems very on brand for this gentleman.
I could not agree more. And look, I think we talked about this last week. The guy who Mike Tyson punched, who was, remember, that 36-year-old man, has a bit of a criminal history. He's been behind bars on 2 different stints, one for 20 months, one for 15 months. But the guy has lawyered up, Mojo, and has hired an attorney. So they say that they have not decided if they're going to file a lawsuit yet. I don't know if I believe that. I think if they don't file a lawsuit, clearly they're trying to put some pressure on Mike Tyson here and in an effort to get a monetary settlement out of him. It's going to be interesting to see. What I can say is that Mike has not let this stop him from living his life. Not only did he get on one of the next flights out of San Francisco when he flew to Miami, where he hung out with Ric Flair and Rick Ross, but he has since went to Michigan, Mojo, where he was hanging out, smoking, having a good time. So Mike Tyson, again, not letting this whole incident that was the most talked about story in the world stop him from living his life. We will see. It might cost him a little something. Does not look like there's going to be any criminal charges here. Mike Tyson in a good mood after he beat the hell out of that guy.
Hey, to put it in financial terms, baby, this was a sunk cost.
Yeah.
The damage has been done. He probably knows he's got to pay up. What's done is done. Might as well put a smile on your face and move on with your life. Let the attorneys hash out the rest.